welcome to the lower part of Bavaria. As you can see on the map, I've marked the area of Lower Bavaria. That's where our self-help groups for cancer people are located. So this is the area, and here you can see the little spots, the little cities or villages where the groups are located. This is Ortenburg. With a green arrow, you can just find it. Here you can see Waldkirchen. We have exactly 13 groups. Pocking, I can run through it because you're not involved with cancer. It's just how I set it up and show the audience where we are located. I used the green arrow, and you can see the little area a little bit enlightened where the location is. Vilshofen, Straubing, Grafenau. There's a larger area. Passau, that's where my main location is. There are several locations in Passau. The same is in Straubing, Deckendorf. So this is a location with a group where the people do sports, walk and talk, they have called it. And on those two cities, they have a visiting service for the hospitals. That means where the newly diagnosed people are in hospital and getting their treatments, then people from us come and visit them and try to send them some hope and offer talks, conversations, just helping to be there. And yeah, so that's a service in those two cities. So, and at the end, I've put all the locations on Google Maps. I made a list, and so we have it all in one map. When you open this list, you can choose how you would show the Google Maps, and I have chosen the little dimmed one because I wanted to the blue spots to sparkle out of the picture. So it's just the same area as we have seen before. So that's what I used Google Maps for. And actually the people, the feedback from the audience was very good. They were very happy that they have seen how widely our groups are spread out across the country. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Thank you, Monika. I have a question. When you set up events for the group, can you see it? Can the groups use Google Maps for keeping up with the meetings?
I'm sure they would, but these are people, they mainly do not use any part of Google.
Okay.
I'm happy if anyone has an email address or a mobile phone. So not even everybody has a mobile phone.
I see. Yeah, a great way to have the groups to keep in touch.
Yes.
Thank you so much for this presentation.
Yes. And I set up an extra account, Google account for my cancer association, so that all the other settings on my private account do not show up on Google Maps. So because Google Maps is a layer that shows up all your personal your calendar, where you have been and so forth. but I did not want to show it up to everybody, my personal spots, so I set up an extra profile for
That's
this.
great. Very wise. That yeah, kudos for you. I'm
And
afraid I muted Bob. Sorry for this. Can you unmute yourself, Bob, please? There was a noise coming from your desk. Uh, Great. Thank you.
Monica, I think it's great that you put together a map for these folks because I'm thinking anytime you're suffering and you know that others may be in a similar position, I think it's kind of uplifting to know that all these support groups are there. On a more personal basis, how do you basically deal with, the uh, the entire theme of cancer? Um, for sure,
oh,
it's easy.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really good question, because my experience is, as long as you are not involved with cancer in any kind, you would not talk about it, or you are not interested in. As soon as some friends are suffering from cancer, you will get in touch for the first time, and usually you do not know how to treat it. You are very shy and do not know how, what you would ask, or can I ask somebody, would he be bothered, or whatever. So a lot of thoughts running through your brain. But the good thing is, it's everything is better than not talking about cancer when you are connected with people uh, who are suffering from cancer. And the more you talk about it, the less heavy it is, the less dangerous it is. It becomes normal. You get used to it. And so to me, talking about cancer is just like talking about having a cold, catching a cold, you know?
Mm.
That doesn't mean that I'm not afraid of it. I'm always afraid of it could come back again, or break out again, or do some. You can suffer from a second cancer as well. So like other people get cancer the first time, you always can get a second one, a completely different one. So the chance
Hmm.
is always open.
Hmm.
So the best recipe is be open.
Okay.
You know,
Don't
Monica,
think too much.
it just occurred to me that, with these markers on the map, when you click on those markers, does that automatically launch what each of those sites have as far as services?
No, no,
Okay.
not yet, not yet. So with
Okay.
these markers, I would have had their home page or something else. Then I
Right.
would have put it on the maps, and then you could open it.
Right. Right.
But
Okay.
for now, it's just an image, and I have just put the location. I have
Okay.
made a list of locations. So the
Right.
next step would be, I would get in touch with all the different groups and would say,
Hmm.
"Oh, would you provide me with your webpage if you have some?" And then I could put it on Google Maps.
Great. Great.
Okay.
And
Actually, that's a good idea. I haven't thought about this.
yeah. And Monica, do you know that today is the day for uh, for the mission and for the cause of fight against the cancer of breast? And we have marathon in Sofia, and I saw there's one in Berlin. And actually, your presentation is on the right day when people do have organized uh, there to support fight.
Fighting cancer.
Yes,
Today is day fighting
yes, yes,
cancer fighting day. Really?
yes, cancer fight. And
Oh,
I saw a huge marathon in Berlin, and we had here in Sofia today one.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, awesome. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
It was the World Heart Day, and maybe
Yeah, that's what I've seen. Yeah.
yes, but it's together with this running for these cows. It is simultaneous, so just on spot.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can stop sharing the screen.